All right. Welcome to the final until I guess December of Thumbstick's first reaction to things.
Being Star Wars.
Star Wars.
You're not exposing me to everything.
Well, I'm gonna work my way to it. He
Star Wars is a good start for that.
It's a good start. Yeah, he's pretty much gone from not being exposed to much geeky stuff at all to now having a solid understanding of geek life. But he's just seen Rogue One for the first time.
Yeah, and I mean, this probably isn't as surprising now because it's a relatively new movie.
Like 7 months now or something.
Yeah, I mean, not too long.
Not long at all. It only came out on DVD like last month.
And I mean, it's pretty cool because I'm actually getting to watch like all these movies and I don't have to wait decades to be able to find out answers to things.
Yeah, that's true. You didn't have to learn patience like Luke.
No, no. I didn't have a little green man to teach me.
Well, I'm more pale, pasty white than green. Maybe when I'm hungover.
Yeah. Maybe when we recorded episode 6.
I was a little green then. So, Thumbstick, what did you think of Rogue Uno?
Rogue Uno. I was a little bit divided about it actually, because I mean, at the start of the movie, I wasn't really feeling it, but as it kind of progressed further and further, I was much more drawn into it. Especially the way it started leading up into episode 4. It was brilliant ending to it.
It was a bit of a slow burn, wasn't it? But the climax was well worth it. Like
yeah,
whole,
definitely.
What's it called?
Yeah, but I think the first 40 minutes or so, I wasn't really feeling it. But it definitely got better, and I think it was a well done movie. And I think I did mention this earlier. It was that all the scenes, like all the sets, the clothing, and everything, kind of like how it just kind of blended into the original 3 movies, and it was really stunning to watch.
Yeah, and speaking of blending in, Thumbstick's been wondering who they managed to get to play Princess Leia and Tarkin.
And D-Pad here decided not to tell me until we were recording.
Well, I wanted to see what your reaction would be, because it's sort of impressive.
But as you know, I'm not very patient.
No, so he's been death glaring me for a while. But to answer your question, both Peter Cushing and Carrie Fisher's characters were replaced by CGI. Those were computer animated.
For real?
Yep.
Both of them?
Yep.
Completely?
Well, they had an actor who played the roles, and then their faces were entirely replaced.
You're right, do they have like a green, like, fucking morph suit or something? Or what was it? Like?
No, they had one of those, like, helmets on with all the cameras and everything pointing at their faces, like in Avatar.
Yeah, right. Actually, I'd love to see the making of and those bits. Because that was just creepy as shit.
Yeah, it's like, holy shit.
Absolutely
she's
creepy.
Back and young, and there's Peter Cushing, despite the fact he's been dead since 96 or something.
Like, how the hell does that happen?
Pretty
what impressive. About the voicing of it then?
I think the voicing of Tarkin was one of the ones that's voiced Tarkin before, maybe in Star Wars Rebels.
So it's an impersonator?
An impersonator, yeah. And I think Carrie Fisher actually voiced Princess Leia.
Yeah, right.
But I'm not certain about that.
But that was absolutely incredible. My jaw dropped.
And then the
thoroughly dropped.
Yeah, it's pretty crazy. And the rogue and the rebel pilots that were repeated. I think one of them was done reusing footage that wasn't used for Star Wars Episode 4. Yeah. And another one was CGI, and so the one that was reusing footage, his actor is now dead. So they used like cutting room floor footage from Episode 4, and then the one that was CGI, his actor was still alive, so they got him to record the lines, and they just CGI'd him into a younger body.
That's pretty cool how they can do
Nuts,
that.
Isn't it?
That was very impressive.
But you didn't notice that they weren't real people, did you?
No, I had no idea.
Because when the movie came out, there were a lot of people complaining that they looked fake or they looked Uncanny Valley.
Are you serious? I had no idea. I was tripping balls. I was thinking. I actually thought that maybe. Well, I thought for Leia anyway. I thought that they just took the entire, like her in her entirety and reused the line or something like that.
Yeah, like recycled something that wasn't.
But I didn't think they'd be able to do that for Tarkin because he obviously played a much bigger role in Rogue One than...
He almost had a bigger role in Rogue One than he did in Episode 4.
I think he did, because I remember watching... I'm going the wrong way. I remember watching Episode 4 and almost being disappointed that he didn't have as big a role as he could have, because he was a really cool character.
He is. He's like a total badass of a character.
And like he's just one of those people that you sort of love to hate. Like he's so, I don't know, like strong, and he's so he comes across really powerful, and you're just kind of drawn to it.
And speaking of powerful, what did you think of the return of Lord Vader?
Oh my god, absolutely awesome! That final scene where he's walking down the hallway, like just before the start of Episode 4.
Yeah, just before.
It's funny how I can
say
just funny how I can say that.
It is actually, isn't it?
But that was absolutely crazy, and you had, there's a smoky room, and then the lightsaber lit it up, and
the just starts on firing.
Just started fucking slicing through the rebels. Like, is creepy, absolutely creepy as shit.
Yeah, kind of like he almost took on the role of like a horror movie, Jason kind of character, just cutting through everything.
Yeah, it was more like that, wasn't it?
Yeah, like he could almost be in an entire horror movie where the entire movie is just people trying to escape from Darth Vader on his like never-ending cutting through everything.
Yeah, it was absolutely terrifying. But
we're just side by side cutting those rebels down.
Oh, there you are.
We walked up and just slaughtered 3 of them.
Yeah, but, and then what we did actually just after it ended, Deepad brought up on YouTube the first scene of Episode 4, just to watch how it leads into it, and it just leads in it perfectly. And I think that it's really cool, because if they were playing it on TV and they were playing Rogue One, and then they could just have an ad break, and it would just be straight into Episode 4, and it would just flow really well.
Yeah, go immediately into the next movie.
I think that's credit to a well done movie. To try and kind of live up to the originals and in the universe that it was. Like, it's...
You could almost believe that Episode 4 was made as a sequel to Rogue One.
You could, yeah, definitely. And actually, it kind of... I was thinking about this halfway through the movie, that I think it kind of adds something to Episode 4 about how in-depth the Star Wars universe is, that all this stuff can happen, but they still just kind of plonked the movie in the middle of all these different things that have happened in this crazy fucked up world. Like,
yeah, it's just like, the Republic has fallen, the Jedi have been killed, this enemy base has been destroyed on Scarif.
Yeah, and you're like
characters
what?
Are dead. But by the way, this is what we're concentrating on today.
Yeah, and it's just kind of weird to think that was actually the first one made, when there was just so much already happened, and so much, like, having such in-depth world already there. It is pretty special.
I don't know about you, but like, as soon as it finished, when I saw it in the movies, I just wanted to straight away go and watch A New Hope.
Yeah, well, I actually kind of want to do that tonight, actually.
You don't have a copy of it though, do you?
I do not.
I should have brought it and just given it to you to use for the night.
But then if I watch that, I'll probably end up watching 5 and 6 too.
Go on a bit of a marathon. Oh, I fucked up that turret. But then I died horribly. From a Thrak Pharrell.
Oh, that's fine. We don't need you.
Oh, fuck
I'm
you.
sorry.
Fuck you, sideways.
Who is that smart-ass robot?
K2O?
K2O, is it?
Or do you mean who played him?
No. Oh, just the robot. Just the character.
Just the character. I think he was called K2O.
Yeah, he was...
I just got dive bombed by a fucking Y-Wing. Yeah,
right.
he was a really fun character.
He's sort of like... He had that attitude that C-3PO was having. Well, a different attitude, but like it was same kind of like, almost like a fill-in sort of...
He still had that obsession with telling people statistics they didn't want to know.
Yeah, like he still kind of had that, yeah. But it was sort of like the best parts of C-3PO, but not being a posh twat, just more being an arrogant twat.
And without it being the same character, just repeated.
Yeah. Although it was refreshing to see C-3PO.
And R2.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was cool to see them getting the orders to go to Scarif, and they're like,
being all pissed about it.
Especially because, like, in Episode 3, you've heard that they're assigned to, and Captain Antilles' ship, and then that's the one that escapes. So, like, the 3 movies just tie together so well.
Yeah, it is really, really good the way they did that. But something that's disappointing as well is kind of like you get really attached to the characters in that movie, but they all kind of die at the end.
I'm glad that they all died though, because otherwise it would have been a total loose end.
Well, that's the thing, but it's disappointing that they've got all these cool characters, but it wouldn't make sense to keep them at all.
Yeah,
I guess you kind of know that. Like, it's not really going to be a secret that they're all going to die, because obviously they don't have a part in. Did you shoot me?
No, there's someone here.
Oh,
I can't see him though.
Oh, it doesn't matter.
And even like even though they all died though, we got so many characters brought back. Like we had Bail Organa brought back from episode 3. We had
yeah, and I didn't even
Mothma.
realize that until after I should have.
Yeah. Actually,
it was only when he said he was going back to Alderaan, and I was like, hang on.
Yeah, hang on. I think I know what's going on here. Actually, what's probably equally impressive is Mon Mothma, the leader of the rebellion.
Yeah.
She is not CGI.
Yeah?
They just managed to get an actor who looks and sounds exactly the same as her character did from episode 6.
See, that's awesome how good they've been at recasting. Because I was really happy with
Obi-Wan.
Yeah, Obi-Wan. Yeah, because that was done amazingly. So that kind of gave me faith in the ability to recast people.
Yeah, definitely. I have no idea what I was trying to say.
You're too focused.
Too focused.
We won the first one, so we're allowed to lose this one.
Yeah, but this is the Battle of Hoth. If we lose this one, the rebels will escape.
How dare they?
Oh, I just shot stormtroopers. No, it's okay. I missed everything.
It's a good thing you're not very good. Oh, I shot something I shouldn't have.
While like having a go at me for being shit, you're like, oh, I fucked up.
Yeah, that sounds like something I'd do.
Well, you just did. Where would you rate this? Would you think?
You know, I was actually just thinking that, but I find it really, really hard to do that in my mind.
Well, I mean, it's getting to the point where there's a lot of movies.
Yeah, like I'd have to sort of write a list down. It's I mean, it's not my. I'm still going to say episode 5 would be my favorite.
So episode 6 was your favorite.
No, it's episode 5.
Watch
our videos.
Yeah, go watch the video.
6 is up there, but 5's got to be the favorite.
This was probably
I don't know.
The darkest or the second darkest of the Star Wars, which I find funny because everyone's like, "Oh, Disney's going to,
Yeah, everyone was worried it would have the opposite effect.
Yeah, they're going to camp up the series, and then they're like, "Here's a movie where all of the good guys die at the end."
Like a real kick to the face of those people.
Yeah.
So, I mean, how are what's the general reception like now that Disney's taken the wheel for a couple of movies? Like, are people actually warming up to it now? Like, are people trusting them?
I mean, it really depends. There's of course the fans that just hate everything. They hate Episode 7 and now they hate Rogue One. But I think generally it's getting pretty heavily loved. I think most people preferred Rogue One over Episode 7.
Yeah, see, I was actually trying to think if I could divide them up, but I remember really liking Episode 7.
Yeah.
So
I think it's more that just because because Rogue One is like something we've never seen before. Like there wasn't even any Jedi in Rogue One.
No, but they did have that old guy talking about the Force a lot.
Yeah, the acolyte or whatever he's called.
I feel like he probably had to be there, otherwise it wouldn't have had anything to do with the Force at all, would it?
Well, you have Vader.
Well, yeah, actually that's true. But I mean, even still though, he didn't have a huge part in Rogue One.
No.
He was only in for 2 scenes. I think. Yeah.
But one of them was a totally fucking.
One of them
scene.
was fucking awesome. But that you could almost confuse that for Episode 4.
You really could, yeah. Just cutting through everything.
Oh, it was awesome.
It's, I just want to see more of Vader destroying stuff. In fact, I would say that's probably one of Vader's most impressive scenes, if not his most impressive.
Yeah.
Close to Episode 5 where he fights Luke.
Yes. Actually, and that kind of...
No, it wasn't.
No. It kind of that scene where he's going through the hallway at the end, that actually kind of brought me back to episode 5 when he was fighting Luke, and it kind of had the room lit up like that as well, like just with the light of the lightsabers.
Yeah,
which is really cool.
No, it's a. I think they gave it. I think they did it justice.
They did, which is impressive, and I think that was like a lot of the things people were worried about with Disney taking over is that
they wouldn't be able to keep up to the level of.
Yeah, you know. Yeah, like, and they would kind of disregard what people want, like, and I think that kind of tied it all in.
And speaking of tying in, it was cool to see like things from the prequel trilogy as well. Like you had Darth Vader in his fortress on Mustafar.
Yeah, yeah.
And you had Bail Organa returning from the prequels. You know?
Yeah. And
it was the same actor, which was cool. And he's just like, anyway, I'm off to Alderaan. I should be safe there.
Oh, poor guy.
Should be right. Alderaan's a peaceful place. We have no weapons. There's no reason we'd get targeted. Right?
Oh, poor guy.
Fucking stop shooting at me!
Sorry.
Not you, the fucking snowspeeder. I'm just marching an AT-AT into their house. Also, the return of AT-ATs.
Yeah.
That was fucking cool.
Yeah. There was actually I just remembered there's one scene that I thought was a little bit funny. Like, when they're trying to pitch the idea after she got the message that about the weakness in the Death Star, and she was trying to pitch the idea to the rebels.
Go on.
You know the one I'm talking about? And they were all like, no.
Oh, yeah, in the board meeting.
Yeah. And I can't remember I can't remember exactly the wording, but someone was just kind of like, what does she want us to do?
Oh, yeah. Like, what is she proposing?
Yeah, that.
I lost my shit about shit at that in the cinema. I just laughed my ass off.
Like, I thought that was hilarious, but at the same time, I don't think it fit.
yeah, it was almost Monty Python-esque. Like,
yeah, exactly. Like, it was almost just kind of like a little skit. Like,
it's like we need to stop the Empire with our fleet and stuff, and everyone's like, oh, I'm not sure we're ready to commit to that. It's like, we have to. We've got to do something. And he's like, what is she proposing?
and that voice didn't even have a face.
No,
like,
it was just this like really awkward English accent coming out of nowhere.
Like that part didn't fit at all.
I admit,
at all. But it was funny.
I giggled, and I like it how K2O went to say that he had a bad feeling about something, and Cassian was like, "Shut up."
I love that part where K2, I can't remember the name of the village. They're in there and it's kind of just like, so this is blending in, huh? Something like that.
Yeah,
and then he just throws a grenade behind him. Yeah, he had a bit of attitude. I like that. Even his first line was awesome. It was just like, you are being rescued.
Yeah, do not resist.
Do not resist. After he just fucking knocked her out.
He just fucking slammed her into the ground.
Dang, like, no, she had no hope then.
Are we winning this or losing this?
Winning. It's hard to tell from here, isn't it?
Yeah. I mean, I'm blowing the living shit out of their base where most of them are spawning from.
I'm capturing it now.
So I shouldn't fire 2 shots through the middle of it?
Not yet. You're going to, aren't you?
I did.
Hey, you can see me!
Hey. Jump up and down.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, boy, you kept that base.
I rolled. There.
Oh, wait.
Oh, no, I'm dead now. Never mind.
I was going to say there's rebels.
Thanks for having my bag.
Well, I mean, I didn't say I did.
Are you in the AT-AT?
Yeah.
That's so cool.
Why wouldn't you be in the AT-AT?
Alright, how do you get in them?
You just go up to him.
I did.
Hit A. Or Y. Yeah.
Oh, I've never done that before.
You've never gone into a vehicle in this game. You can do that for all vehicles.
Not this one.
Not the AT-AT?
No.
Before you're like, why would I want to get into one of those camels? And now that you've seen Star Wars, you're like, yes!
That's exactly what I would have said. Although it's hard to... I can't even shoot the... How do I steer the fucking thing?
Shoot. Left trigger is to move.
Left trigger?
No, left button is to move. It just moves slowly because they're giant lumbering beasts.
Fucking camel.
Hey, we caught it. I guess we move on to the next one. They're not very fast moving.
You reckon?
Yeah. Yeah, I feel that.
So where would you rank Rogue One? It's a tough question, isn't it?
Yeah, somewhere between episode... I would say it's in, like, the top 5, easily. Like, it's better than 1 and 2 and 6.
Yep.
But I don't know if it's better than A New Hope, Empire, or Revenge of the Sith.
Yep.
It's probably better than,
Do you think it's better than Episode 7?
Yeah.
Yeah?
Yeah, I feel that it is.
See, I don't know, actually. I think Episode 7 still might be, but maybe that was just because Han Solo was in it, and, you know, I've got a attraction to that character.
I just didn't like that they had another Death Star. That's the only gripe I have with Episode 7.
Okay.
Where they're like, yeah, we've built a bigger Death Star and it destroys multiple planets instead of just a couple, which makes it even scarier. And I was like, oh, okay.
Like, you feel like they could have just used another idea?
Yeah. Whereas this one, since they just went on and did something that none of us had seen before, I was like, well, I admire the balls on it. I was looking at the balls and I was like, those are some really nice balls you've got. Like,
yeah, they were good balls.
They were huge, gigantic balls, throbbing balls. You know what I'm saying?
I know what you're saying.
Yeah, like they're balls.
Don't argue my knowledge on throbbing balls.
I'm not arguing your knowledge on throbbing balls. We all know you've got an experience with throbbing balls.
Oh yeah.
I'm just getting, because everyone knows you have experience with them. I was just calling you up as an expert. You know what I mean?
I never know what you mean.
Nor here. Well, welcome to the club. There's so few rebels left that I don't have much things to shoot anymore.
Yeah, I got out of the big thing. I wasn't doing any good. I spent like 10 minutes trying to turn around.
Yeah, they're not exactly They're not exactly fast moving. They're in fact they're pretty slow moving. I think they're supposed to be just like basically mobile fortresses. Like once they get to a position, that position is held. It just takes forever.
But you always see them moving in the movies, though.
Yeah, but
I don't
really
think you've
slowly.
ever seen them stand still. What are these things called? Those ones?
ATSTs.
ATST.
Yeah.
I want that one.
I want that one.
I want that one.
I want that
I want that one.
I want that one.
But I want that one.
But they're unofficially called chicken walkers.
I like it.
Yeah.
Can I get in? There we go. This is more like it.
It's because they look like chickens.
Really?
Yeah. That's the reason. Okay, we have that command post now. I guess I'll slowly turn around. Da, 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 da. See, I might not have got many kills, but I've only died 3 times, so I feel like that.
I've died about 10 times.
You've died about 10 times. Look how cool they look! Look at that!
It's pretty stunning.
Badass. I just want one.
So is there anything in Rogue One you didn't like?
Anything in Rogue One I didn't like. I didn't like that Krennic's transport wasn't an Imperial shuttle.
That's it.
That's it.
It's pretty slim then.
Yeah. Just because, like, since it's so close to... Oh no, I didn't like that K2O was a droid we've never seen before.
Yeah, I was actually going to say that, but I thought that might have been a dumb question. I was actually going to ask if you'd seen them in... No,
you don't see them in 4, 5, and 6. That annoyed me, because I was like... You see, like, 4 or 5 of them in Rogue One.
Yeah, you just see them walking around and stuff, so...
Yeah, so I feel like they should be in, you know... in the original trilogy. Yeah. But I don't know, maybe if Disney gives us a original trilogy special edition, maybe they can Photoshop a couple of them in.
Just put them in the background.
Yeah, just chuck a couple of them in there. I'm all for it. Give us an original release, you know, how they looked in the cinema, but then give us a streamlined version that lines them all up.
I'm sure they would.
The special edition. Also, while
having said that, didn't everyone bitch about that when they did that with
incessantly, non-stop.
Like every other film.
Yeah, non-stop bitching.
Yeah. So, oh, sarcasm. I get it then. So
Yeah.
I gotcha.
But I would actually, I'd be happy with them to add a couple of them in, you know, just as like, just walking around on the Death Star or whatever. But
Well, it seems like something they'll probably do.
I don't know. I feel like Disney's trying very hard to appease everyone.
You can't do that.
No, you can't. You can't make everyone happy.
I mean, I can, but
You can, yeah.
you know,
But you're not Disney.
I'm last of a dying breed.
You are. You know. We don't have to wait long
What?
for you to be dead.
Oh, come on. What is that? What are they called?
I have no idea. But they're in Star Wars Episode 2.
I like them.
During the Battle of Geonosis. I'm doing really badly.
So am I this one.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Yeah?
Fuck!
I'm just gonna hang out here. It's safer here. I want one of those. They're cool.
So what are some of your favourite Star Wars games and any that we could play
This one.
other than this one? You can...
Star Wars Battlefront 2.
There's a campaign in this, isn't there?
Yeah.
There is.
And it's co-op.
Okay.
Yeah.
Is it long?
Nah. We could do it easily in 5-6 hours.
Oh, let me just spend 5 or 6 hours with you.
Yeah, well, you've done that already today, probably.
And then obviously Battlefront 2.
Oh, I've laid down. Yeah, and then.
It feels weird saying that because now there's like a new Battlefront and a new Battlefront 2.
Yeah, but Star Wars Battlefront 2 has a campaign now.
The new Battlefront 2.
Yeah,
Yeah.
the new Battlefront 2. I can't believe I can now actually talk to you about Star Wars without having to avoid any spoilers.
It's actually pretty mean of me to make you do that for years on end.
Well, I didn't bother.
and yet you still kind of went with it.
I just didn't bother talking about Star Wars before, but then when you were like you were gonna watch it, I had to avoid talking about things that you don't know about until. What are you fucking doing? Look
Me?
at that! Look at that!
What the fuck?
What are you doing? What are you doing? You
Whoa!
fucking idiot! And now my ship's taken off. I wanted that. I wanted it.
Jesus,
Fuck you.
that was spazzing out, wasn't it?
I waited for that ship, and then he just fucking blew it up.
Fuck. I'm doing real bad.
Yeah, no, I mean, I just didn't talk to you about Star Wars until you said you wanted to see it. But then we were like,
I spawned and got stomped by a big fuck-offerer.
Then when we were watching, like, 4, 5, 6, 1, 2, and 3, I had to avoid spoilers.
Definitely.
Yeah.
Does it feel good now that you won't have to? Because I assume when episode 8 comes out, we're going to go see it in the cinema.
Yeah, yeah.
And I mean, even though the novelty's worn off, I wouldn't mind doing another video like this.
Yeah, no, why not? Keep it up with it. I'm never gonna get that, am I?
No.
I want that ship. You fuckers are taking my ship. I just want to fly my ship. I want to ride my Republic gun ship. I want to ride my Republic gun ship.
So, episode 8, right?
Yeah,
What do we know about it? Direct
It's,
lead on from 7?
it's a movie starring actors.
Get out.
Yep.
Damn. What an age we live in.
I know. It's the 8th in the saga, and it's set after Star Wars Episode 7.
That's semi-logical.
Yep.
The 8th.
Yep. The 8th.
So Rogue One doesn't count?
Rogue One is not part of the saga. You fucking nerd.
What?
It's not part of the saga. It's a
So what is
anthology film.
Oh, fuck's sake.
Yeah. Like the one on Boba Fett's going to be.
Is it going to be one Boba Fett?
Yeah.
That's cool.
Yeah. Should be good. Finally to see Boba Fett do something.
Gangster as shit. It
That's-
looks cool.
That's what the movie's actually called.
Gangster as shit.
Yeah.
Yeah, sounds about right.
Gangster as shit, a Boba Fett movie.
Perfectly named.
Yeah, I thought so.
Didn't you say there's going to be a Han Solo movie?
Yeah,
Okay, that did happen. I'm not just dreaming.
you might be.
Well, it might be.
That one's called Gangster as Shit, a Han Solo movie. I think there's also going to be a Lando movie, or Lando's in the Han Solo movie.
Yeah. That tie in pretty closely with their pasts.
Yeah. Yeah. He might just be in like a short scene, like losing at a card game to
See, I would find that interesting to watch.
Yeah, just see Han Solo beat him in Sabak, and then he's like,
Which I'm
"Guess
not
I get
even
your ship."
entirely sure what it is.
I think it's like the Star Wars universe's version of poker.
Yeah, is it actually like a game? Is it kind of like how everyone speaks a language from Star Trek? Is it actually a game that people know how to play, or is it just kind of sitting down with cards in the movie?
I think it's. I mean, I don't know. I have no idea. It's probably just like it's probably literally just poker with different names for everything.
Yeah.
You know, like I think they're like that game they play on the Millennium Falcon is like a lot like chess.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
So I think it's that sort of thing where it's just like a reskinned, you know, a reskinamajig.
A reskinamajig.
A reskinamajig.
A reskinamajig of poker.
Yeah, a reskinamajig of poker.
Yeah.
You gotta play Sabak. 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 Oh, Sabak.
We are getting demolished.
We're also like way off topic by this point. all of these videos, like the first 10 minutes, are like, "What do you think of Star Wars, Thumbstick?"
Yeah, it's all good conversation, and we just get too far into the game and just kind of do what we do best, which isn't much.
Well, to be fair, like, you know, we do these videos for like 40 minutes, and it doesn't take long for you to be like, "Yeah, I enjoyed it. There were some good scenes. I liked it. The actors were cool." It's like, great.
Yeah.
Now we've got 20 minutes to fill. Why didn't we just do 2 games? Why are we only figuring this out at the end of this series?
I'll just go back and cut 10 minutes off each one then.
You can't. Like, the first 5 are already up. By the time this is up, all of them are up.
Yeah, and I can't be bothered, so...
If you watch the episode 4 one, like the first one we did,
If I watch it...
yeah, like if you go back and watch it,
I made it.
yeah, I know, but if you go back and watch it, you're talking about how like Tarkin was a really cool character,
Yeah.
and like, you know, it's a shame he died. I'm like, yep, we won't be seeing Tarkin in another Star Wars movie.
You did say that, didn't you?
Yeah,
That was after you'd seen Rogue One, wasn't it?
Yeah.
You smart ass. You absolute asshole.
it's the same thing with like Yoda in episode 6 where he dies. And you're like, yeah, you know, he could have, instead of just dying, he could have done something. I'm like, yeah, they should have sent him to fight the Emperor. And then in episode 3, that's exactly what they do.
Yeah! You filled all of our videos with little things like that, and everyone's gonna be like, Thumbstick's an idiot.
Just like subtly messing with you.
It's like, he doesn't know things.
It's like, I can't give out spoilers, but I can do like things that, you know, hints that you'll definitely not get, just to be a sarcastic prick.
You do that very well, by the way.
Just to get back at you for making me have to dance around spoilers for, you know, a month straight.
And I know how painful that was for you.
Well, you kept asking fucking questions.
Well, you kept showing me movies. What do you expect me to do?
Watch the damn movie. We were watching Rogue One, and what was it? It was like,
oh, how did they take the shield down?
yeah, we were watching Rogue One, and there was this space battle going, and they're like, we got to take down the shield to transport the message. And Thumbstick like pauses the movie, like, but how do they take the shield down? I'm like, oh, if only we had the movie so we could watch it.
I just didn't know how they were gonna do it.
That's the point of the movie.
But it was obviously taking too long for me to find that out.
He like turns on NCIS, and he, like the murder happens, and then he's like, how are they going to solve it?
I just didn't know.
I should have just got into this entire series by telling you everything. Like, it's like, how are they going to take the shield down? Oh, they're going to use a Hammerhead Corvette to crash a Star Destroyer into another Star Destroyer, which will crash into the shield generator.
Yeah,
It's
but
like,
see that if you said something like that would have just brought up more questions for me to ask.
Okay, what's a Hammerhead Corvette?
Yeah, what the fuck is all of those things?
I don't understand. Actually, that's something you were commenting on during the movie. The sense of scale they were able to achieve.
Yeah, like when you see a Star Destroyer go over like a village or a planet or something, like you get a real good perspective of it. But not just that, like even in space when you had like like a TIE fighter or something fly past, and then the bigger ships and kind of gives a real good perspective of it.
Or even the horizon shot of when the Death Star had come out of hyperspace, and it was just like hovering above the horizon line of the planet.
Yeah.
And it's like, fuck.
Which is something they do really well, because it makes it look incredibly impressive.
Well, it makes you sort of want to see, like, the destruction of Alderaan from the perspective of Alderaan.
Yeah,
Like,
actually.
essentially, they just had a moon appear, and then that moon blew up their planet.
Yeah.
They would have been like, the fuck is that? And then they're dead.
They wouldn't have had much time to think about it.
Except for Bail. Bail Organa was probably like, shit. Shouldn't have gone to Alderaan. Should have just, like, stuck with the Rebel Alliance.
Are you shooting me?
Yeah, probably. I'm just, like,
Is that
bombarding their area from space. Yeah, that was me.
Oh,
Well, you shot back.
because you were shooting me! I didn't know if it was you or not.
I mean, I told you.
I kind of knew it was you.
I was just, I was gunning down all of them. You were taking too long to capture it. You weren't shooting the ones around you either. You know? What I'm saying is you basically asked for it. You deserved it.
I deserved my death.
Yep.
Yeah.
Oh, did you see me
I
get
did
that kill?
actually. That was right in front of me.
You were like fighting a fucking...
You're in that one, aren't you?
droidica. No, I'm in the one above. I did it from space.
Really?
Yeah, that playback's gonna look awesome. I saw
That
you
was
fighting a
fucking
droidica,
cool.
and I just came in and blew the shit out of it.
I like that. You got my back after all.
Yeah,
All you had
so
to do was kill me. Where am I going now?
If I had missed slightly, it would have fucking destroyed you.
I wouldn't have known either.
No.
It would just be chaotic battles.
See, this is like a really downhill battle for the Republic on this level. Like, it's not balanced. Because the Geonosians don't count as kills.
No?
No. So, like, if you're playing as the Separatists, the Geonosians aren't characters that you can choose, I don't think.
Yeah.
But if you kill a Geonosian, it does, like, the kill doesn't go down, I don't think. They're just, like, extra ones you have to deal with.
That's unfortunate.
It is.
Well, I mean, I'm not doing very well either. I've got, like, 23 kills and 21 deaths.
You should do better.
I should. I did better in the last ones.
We have no lives left.
Indeed. So that's it. Okay, that's it.
And that's our in-depth review of Star Wars Rogue Una.
Or at least the start of that video was.
Hey, you got more kills than me. But you
not
died
surprised.
21 times.
Holy shit!
You died
What's my award?
21 times.
I bet it's like most deaths or most fucking stupid or something. That's you.
That's still me.
I got bantha fodder.
That just means that you died the most. Yeah.
Yeah, so that is, isn't it?
Yeah, because you're food for banthas.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You're public enemy. That's because you killed me.
That's because I killed the most. 20 kills.
Well, not because you killed me. It wouldn't be killing spree. I got killing spree! Ha ha!
No, you were a killing spree. Someone killed you 6 times in a row.
Oh. It's disappointing.
No, I think you did get a killing spree. And that's our
series. But I think we'll definitely do another video at the end of the year with episode 8. I just want to keep it going. Actually, I'm enjoying it.
Yeah,
so.
it's good fun. Well, we could watch the. We could watch Star Wars Rebels Season 1 and then do a review of that.
Could do that.
Or the Clone Wars Season 1.
Yeah, we could do something like that.
Clone Wars is a bit hit and miss, but...
I'll be the judge of that.
No.
No, you won't. You're not capable of thought.
You're not capable of in-depth analysis.
Thanks, D-pad.
That takes brains.
Thanks, D-pad.
We'll see you guys in December.
Bye-bye.